No, it's not.
Are you ready? That's the question.
Yeah, keeping a fat sack. That's a bad habit. Oh shit.
Oh man.
I know. I thought it was one time. I'm like, oh goddamn it.
It's the police looking like.
You stopped it, right?
Look, that boy down. Bro, this wrong.
Ninja. You gotta say ninja with that. You gotta put a ninja at the end of that.
It's that one time. He was halfway down.
All right.
It happened.
Jeez.
You ready?
Pass me the green.
I'll pass it to you. Hit the intro this way. I keep trying. Hold on.
Do the intro, man.
They can't. It's too much for them.
What up, ninjas? It's your boy Naptown Ninja AJ. Coming to you from the motherfucking Emerson. You know where we
Emerson in the fucking
out here with this giant fucking behemoth
I'm Spider-Man
motherfucking
today, man.
tall ass giant Spider-Man.
Giant's bigger, man. Y'all arm wrestle.
What's up, bro?
Compare shoe sizes.
Giants in this motherfucker. That's how we getting down. Ultra magnets in the motherfucking house.
Hey,
Being ninjas
what
not
time
here,
my
so it's
intro on,
your,
dude?
so it's your time to do the fucking
Oh, that
intro.
is the police.
You get the intro.
Yeah, so we here. We're gonna take a second and flip police by. Try it though. So
That happened in our money too.
alright, so we're here with some special guests. IMPD's finest. They're trying to roll up on us, whatever. We kill them, we chilling. So whatever, we're here with a couple of legends. I don't know if y'all recognize this fool or not, man. With the haircut. But I'm gonna let them take over and introduce themselves, man.
Bring out gang. I'm here with my
Legend.
motherfucking brother, goddamn.
Legend.
It's your boy, BPZ, you know what I'm saying?
BPZ long awaited. The only member that was not at the.
Hey, let me tell you something real quick. You ain't heard of BP. I know it's old, I swear to God, but go on YouTube, type in NCNO. All caps.
Oh, we gonna get right into it.
You gonna find
We
this.
gonna get right into this shit. Look, he done brought it up. Let's talk about snow,
Let's
man.
talk about snow.
Let's talk about this dope ass
back to 2010. Which I didn't even know shit. We really taking me back to like 2009. Cause we finished that shit, like it was done in 09. So it's crazy how it happened.
Check him out on Twitter.
What's the exact question? You just want me kind of.
Let's talk about how that happened.
Alright, first of all, I met Project Pat. First, I was fucking with Fat Man Records, like a later on generation of Fat Man Records. It was still like Dope Mills was pretty much in charge. And it was like, Big J's really the one who brought me into Fat Man. Like, I knew Big J. Nick Ross called me and told me come to the studio. I did a verse with Jay and then they put me down with Fat Man. Jay was like, you're Fat Man, bro. Like, fuck it. So I started messing with them and we had the highest level entertainment little spot out there on the west side. We only did like maybe 2 shows there.
Hey, you know Montana go on?
So we did a big show really. It was like the first show. We did the grand opening with like locals, then we did some other artists and brought them out. But Project Pat was one of the artists who came here, just performed and it got shut down and shit. And then I was like, oh shitty, because like my show said it got fucked up that night. Like my solo song had skipped as soon as the verse started and went to the second hook. So I pretty much just like rapped 2 hooks.
Hey, cool shit, man.
I was cut off the next song that I was on, so I just like I didn't get to perform that night. I was shitty. I got to see Project Pat perform, and they shut the show down. And then I walk in the back room, and it's Crow and Project Pat, and they just sitting there talking. Crow drunk, just talking to him. I'm just kind of sitting back.
Shout out to Crow the Crook.
My mama, Crow the Crook, really kind of brought me in to like talk to him, because I was kind of standing back watching. And Crow kind of grabbed me up by the shoulder and brought me in. He's like, "This the hardest rapper in the city." And then Pat was like, "Oh, you rap?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man, let me get your number." I was like, "Man, my phone's dead. This is my number." He saved my number in his phone. He's like, "Lock mine in so you know it's me when I call you." I'm gonna call you once. You're gonna have to either call me back or you're gonna miss it. So I ended up having to write his number on like a piece of toilet paper. I got a PDF from this camera dude and wrote his number on toilet paper. Took it, charged my phone, locked it in, and I never called it, man. It was like a month later. I was sitting at my mom's house, which I'm rarely ever like over there with my mom and shit, and I'm eating at her house. And I get a call and I look down and it say Project Pat. So I'm like, fuck. I get up on the table, I go outside, I start talking to him. He just asked me some like basic questions like, what's your ethnic background? What school did you go to? Where'd you grow up at? How old are you? Like this little dumb shit. And here, I'll let that go out.
That's cool.
But so he called me, he's like, "Man, I want you to do 3 16-bar verses. I'ma send DJ Black some beats. DJ Black's gonna pull up on you with the beats. Go home, write to him, write 3 16s, and then go record with DJ Black. And then once I hear him, you'll hear from me." So it took me a little while. I lost the first beat CD. He was shitty about that. Like, there's probably a Juicy. I don't even really. I was fucked up on bars and only like 17 at the time and shit. So I'm all fucked up on Xanax. I lose a beat CD on the west side. And fucking, he's like, man, you can't do that. He's like, man, get back with him. I'm gonna send you some beats. These gonna be some different ones. He's like, start over. Just write 3 verses. Get in the studio and you'll hear from me.
Bro, I went 300, dude.
So I was like, fuck it. I wrote the 3 little verses, man. I tried the best I could. I salvaged some shit. I thought of some new shit. I called DJ Black up. I went and recorded. And then some shit happened. I was living with a friend. I had got robbed at gunpoint for like the first time in my life. So I was like, fuck it. I went and lived with some family in California. Like, Pat's like, that's way better anyway. We still just talking. He had already got the verses. After he got the verses, he called me. He's like, I gotta play him the Juicy J. I was like, all right. So another waiting game pretty much with him. So I'm out in California. It's cool. I'm out in California. He called me. He's like, yeah, man, I played the verses the Juicy. He loved it. I'm gonna get you a contract. He's like, I need to get the contract. We're gonna fly out here and start working on some shit. I was like, all right, bet. I'm sitting for a while. My uncle wanted a lawyer to look over the contract. Me and my uncle took the contract to a lawyer that he had paid for. And,
hey, bro, I seen you out there, dude. My bad, dude.
My uncle took a contract to a lawyer that we had paid for. And we was there, and then my uncle kind of wanted to go in the back room. And like when the lawyer came out, and I was like, man, just let me go back here by myself. It was probably like the dumbest decision of my life. But I don't know, I just felt like he might change my mind about some shit or make me nervous about signing. In my eyes, I was just, you know, I was about to turn 18. I was like, man, I'm about to get a record deal. Like, fuck it. You know, I was stoked. Like, I grew up listening to Project Pat. Mr. Don't Play was like one of my third CDs. Like, first few CDs was like Master P, Ghetto D, Silk the Shocker, and then like Project Pat, Mr. Don't Play. And that was, man, bro.
Project Pat, hey, if you watching this, hey, bro, get at us, bro. We'll love to get you for an interview, my dog.
So I had the lawyer look over the contract. She's like asked me a couple questions. She's like, do you have any fans or this and that? She's like,
you got me.
Because the contract, there was no money up front. It was just like I was gonna get, it was like a 60-40 deal, a 3-year contract, 12 albums, like 2 albums a year for 3 years. And so the contract was for, was it 12 albums?
No, you said
6 albums.
That's no good, bro. No, it's the weed, bro. Stoner problems, bro. That's that stoner math for you, bro.
So it's for 6 albums, 3 years, and 60-40. They get 60% of all net profits. I get 40% of all net profits. And it's worded for me, bro. It's like I think a 30-page contract or 16-page contract. Now it was 16 pages if you print the front back. It was a 30-page contract. So it was deep. And I signed that. Like a week after that, he called me. He's like, I got you a flight. And he's like, check this out too. Your group contract, that's you, but when we fly out here, or he's like, your solo contract, that's you, but we gonna do a group contract too. I'm about to put you in a group with 2 other white dudes. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we got a name for the group. We about to come down here and start working on the group called Snow. It's gonna be you, Lil White, and Jelly Roll. And I done knew Lil White and Jelly Roll, so I was just like,
shout out.
Yeah, I didn't really like the name.
Shout out.
Now this is back when Jelly Roll was just starting to get really.
It's like a
Lil White had been doing this thing for a minute and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Go check out Eyes of a Chinese.
Yep.
White just signed Jelly. They had the video popping of the pill. It was doing views, so like everything was just falling together. But me just coming from Fat Man and only being 18, I've been rapping like freestyling and shit, but I'd only been in the studio at the year 2009. I'd only been in the studio for maybe a year or 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
I hadn't really recorded nothing but like a solo song or 2 and did some verses for everybody else. But like I was just always freestyling like just around impressing people and shit. I wasn't really into making songs and shit. So I go down there and I don't really got nothing ready, and they just ready to work. Like they making beats from scratch. I got Juicy and Paul, Lil Loaded, Billy West over here making beats, and Lil Loaded he producing for Jeezy now and shit. So Lil Loaded he from Memphis. I don't really like him, but fuck him. Anyway, we all making the music.
Y'all heard it first here.
And we all making the music and shit. And shit, they making the beat. Jelly got hooks as they making the beat. He just ready. After they do the hook, they build the beat around his hook because he got the hook done before the beat's done. Boom, he goes and records his verse off top. Boom, Lil White, they can like go to the next beat and he don't even need the beat to write really. He just knows like he'll snap his fingers for a little bit, he'll know a tempo and he'll write his verse because it's pretty much almost like the same every time. He know how he gonna ride the beat. He can just go away and write his verse without the beat. So I'm damn near in a car by myself with a beat CD. Writing my verses, come back in, I hear their shit. I'm like, damn, I didn't want to go rewrite my shit. Like, I don't want to put this one on
Doing
there.
this shit old school. You're not doing it. Hey, send me your track, man. I'm gonna put this on.
Nah, we was all in the studio
That's
together.
what's up, man. That's
The first time it was first time it was 4 days. We was in the studio back to back. I get on the plane after I signed the contract. They fly me out to Memphis. I land in Memphis. I talk to Pat. He's like, yeah, this little chick's gonna come pick you up from the airport. I got another dude flying in. She gonna come pick both of y'all up. You might even been on the plane with him, or nah, he flew from LA. This chick pull up. I get in. We gotta get Billy West. And I know who Billy West was because I had this mixtape that he was on. But he was so different than I pictured him because he was singing and just singing and shit. And I thought he was just gonna be a bigger dude or something for some reason. And he just like this little dude with dreads. I'm just like, man, I thought you was gonna look way different. So we pull up to the studio. We pull up off in Memphis somewhere off the street ain't even important. We pull up to these office buildings and shit. Yep. And there a Rolls Royce Phantom parked outside, a silver one back then and shit. Fuck, we walk up to the door. Juicy J come out, let us in. I'm like, what's up, man? And before I can even say BP, he's like, BPZ, man, nice to meet you. Damn. I was like, damn, he just said nice to meet you and shit. So I'm like, that's
it's Jay's Phantom, obviously.
Yeah.
Just wanted to confirm that.
Yeah. And this is 2009. It probably was a 2009.
Yeah,
on different rims,
2012.
on different rims than it's supposed to be on and shit. Like, so I go in and we start working like I was talking about. Then they're right to work. Pat pull up later. Paul come. Just crazy. We start working and then.
So at no point you ain't geek out and just like, dude, I'm working with these motherfuckers.
I mean, I just really didn't even want to work. I was just trying to sit back and listen to them talk. Because it was really like a while before they had all been together in the room also, like, all together. White, Paul, Juicy, all together. So they like, I'm just trying to sit back and learn. And Pat really in charge of me. So he's like, come on, bro, gotta get to work, write these verses. And I'm just really not even feeling like doing music the whole time. I'm just trying to learn some shit and watch and observe and watch them make beats. And I really wish I didn't go out to the car. I should have just tried to write my shit while they was making it instead of like paying attention to what they were talking about. I should have just been over there, this music, go hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of glad I didn't really put any more than I did into it from how the situation unfolded, but. So yeah, for 4 days, man, we pretty much did the whole entire Snow album in them 4 days. They flew me back out another time for 3 days, and it was really kind of for me to catch up, and Jelly made a new song that White, it was like me and Jelly, White wasn't even there. Yeah. So the next time they flew me out, I stayed at Juicy's house in Memphis. We recorded in his room. He did I watched so many songs get made and shit. Like I watched the Wiz and Juicy, I watched the Wiz song get made and the Wiz and Juicy song get made in Los Angeles. Like I watched Roscoe Dash record a verse for Juicy and Paul, which was supposed to be on the Snow album, that party song. It was supposed to be, me and Jelly even did verses to it, 2 8-bar verses. White never jumped on it. Juicy and Paul took it and put it on their shit. But 4 days, man, we did the whole Snow album damn near. Then they flew me back out for 3 more days. We finished it up, shot videos, and then it was done. Like early 2010. Started working on 2009, done in 2010, and it didn't release damn near till 2011. And they switched the date a bunch of times. First it was supposed to be like February 11th, then like June 1st, then May something, then it ended up being April 19th was the release date of the Snow.
Hell yeah.
Oh, for real?
And I had shit, I talked to Juicy like one time before it came out. He flew me out to LA. The way Pat worded it to me, I was supposed to be doing a song with Wiz Khalifa. At this time in 2010 or whatever, I didn't really know who Wiz Khalifa was. Like I Googled him, he had a couple songs out, like Black and Yellow was in there, just dropped. They didn't even have the views yet. The remix wasn't out or not, like he had just put Black and Yellow out. And he put Black and Yellow out before the Steelers even started doing good that year. And then it kind of turned into their theme song and pushed it damn near. But he had like, You Gonna Miss This Plane, like Ink My Whole Body. Wiz was somebody, but he wasn't like, I wasn't on that kind of music. And I didn't even know who he was. So I was like, all right, cool. I looked him up. Some other kids I knew who he was. They're like, Wiz Khalifa? I was like, yeah. It's like, man, bro, you're lying. I'm like, all right, so we go out there. I land to LA, a producer, Jay Green, he's from Atlanta. He hit me, him and Juicy J picked me up from the airport. We drive to a hotel room. We're sitting there chilling. My uncle, he lives out in California. He took a train down and came and met up with us and chilled for a little bit. And shit, he was pretty much just talking to Wiz through Twitter and shit, just like this and that. Wiz was like, I got a show tonight, LA, meet up. we pretty much met up with Wiz at the studio at first. He was working on a song. Man, I know the melody, but I still really don't listen to his music like that. It's like no, never switch lanes. I don't even know, but he was working on that song. They finished that up. Him and Juicy started the song. Really, the song, Wiz already had it. He had the hook, and he had his verse and the hook, and he played it. He's like, Juicy, I want you on this. And it was that jump your pretty ass in my car. Want you to jump your, it was that shit. That's the first song Juicy and Wiz ever did. He did 2 shows back to back at the Music Box. It was like a Friday and a Saturday night in Hollywood. And shit, we went to both the shows, chilled on the bus, smoked and shit. After that weekend, Juicy woke me up like that Sunday, or maybe it was like Monday. He's like, hey bro, here's money for your cab and shit. They about to pull up out front and get you so you can get your flight. So I woke up and shit. I take the money, he hit me like $90. So I was like, damn, this player. You know, I get in the cab, I fall back asleep. They wake me up at the airport. I look at the meter, it's like 87 something. So I'm like, shit, he knew. He done asked how much it was from here to the airport. Yeah. I give him the $90, go to the airport. Then hear from him. I text him like that New Year or something, or Christmas. I was like, Merry Christmas, boss, or something like that. He texts me back. He like, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, whatever it was. But that's the last I heard from Juicy and shit. For the last few years, I was just like, I guess they just want me to go put a tape out on my own or this out on my own. But like, I just feel like they should have helped or something. Like, I didn't really need their help, but like, shit, I need, you know, shoot me some beats so I can do a project or do this or do that, or like, hey, I got this song done, let's do a video to it. Yeah. Are they like, oh man, you just get all that done.
Album, man.
But if
Snow put on, like what it was a homie of mine was like, hey man, White just did a CD with this dude from that. I'm like, nah. Yeah. He was like, dude, it's cold too. I'm like, whatever, man. He gives me the shit. Get a bootleg copy of that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I started listening to this shit. I had never heard Jelly Roll before. Man. And fucking, the way that y'all did that shit, man, that album was dope.
It was an album.
Fuck, man.
And then it was an album. That was, like,
that shit was dope, man.
And I can't believe we didn't get sued. I can't believe we didn't get sued off this shit, because there was so much, like, shit they stole and sampled. But that, like, I know you don't own the rights to this thing. Like, we took Scarface shit and put it all over the album. This one beat has got this old motherfuckers, the so high, la da 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 da. He stole that shit out of a motherfucking old famous song and shit. So I mean, it's Juicy and Paul, a motherfucker probably come to it. Other than Universal. But I think they signed with like Sony Universal, so maybe that rolls over, like they could use Universal shit. I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck, so you've been doing your thing for a minute. We talking about past, let's talk about present, let's talk about motherfucking how does Gringo Gang shit go down, man?
Man, we was just doing did you ever see the Cobra Kai shit?
Yep.
We was going hard with the Cobra Kai shit. We had a manager that was a friend. It was just me, Freezer, and Johnny. Man, I still look at the videos and I'm like, man, this shit could go. This shit's so hard. It's just like, it's so gimmicky, and just the way Freezer was looking. And me and Johnny even got more to the style now, like, fuck it, grow your hair out, dress wild, like, look different. You know what I'm saying? Trying not to just fit in with, like, just baggy clothes and look like everybody else with the haircuts and all that shit. Yep. So we just trying to go, like, a different route. And the Cobra Kai shit, I think it could have went, but just, I don't know, we all three lived in the same house. We had a studio. We was like getting the music done, but like just other shit was going on to where we just like, we didn't really fall out, but we kind of just was like, man, let's just all fall back and take a break from doing like music together. And then towards the end of like the Cobra Kai shit, we had the No Bueno song. Trapper John did us on the time trial, Bigger Cheese. So he put us on the time trial, and he said something about the gringos. He's like, y'all rapping like the Migos, but y'all the white Migos. So what y'all, the gringos? Or Johnny's like, that's hard. I'm like, well, let's take his idea and put like a little tweak to it. So we're not just taking his idea. So I'm like, let's do Gringo Gang, and then take the Gucci logo and change it up a little bit, and just, you know, that's our logo. We'll just take the Gucci logo, we'll rock Gucci shit. Like, it'd be cool to put on shirts and stickers. It's the fucking Gucci logo. Like, who cares? I'll put it on my car or my shirt or whatever. I'll wear it.
The first time I seen this logo, we did an interview with the homie QG.
I've been seeing it all the time.
And he's rocking the shit in his interview and shit. And the whole time I'm like, what is that, man? He shouted y'all out. And
hey, we was at a wrestling event, ran into a ninja with a Gringo Gang shirt.
Like, that's how I found out how to fucking get in touch.
Yeah, that's it.
That. Yep. I was come out to, like, just in case y'all don't know, if y'all have watched the Gringo Gang interview, BPZ showed up about 10 minutes after we wrapped that interview. So he was there, but he wasn't there for the interview. So that's how you didn't meet him in the Gringo Gang interview.
Bro, I need to call somebody different. I don't even know what my ride is.
Shit, I want my phone dead, brother. Yeah, me and Johnny and Freezer was all together. I got through Johnny. I met with Johnny, but me and Johnny just kind of clicked. You know, we was like, just started hanging out every day and shit. And then we started doing like, at first we wasn't even fucking with no music shit. Not even really. I mean, that's how it kind of came around at first. We was talking about doing the Cobra Kai shit.
Hell yeah.
But that's not how it came around, but that's how I kind of came into the music shit with him. We talked about doing the Cobra Kai shit. Mason Presley was supposed to be a member of it, but he just kind of fell off the face of the earth.
Maybe after y'all get stupid big, do a throwback.
Yeah,
Fucking Cobra Kai throwback and shit. Y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing.
Freezer could join the Gringo game, man. Like, I'm not touring about it.
Y'all on the radio and shit, man. Y'all doing y'all motherfucking thing right now, man. Y'all just fucking tore this show up. Y'all check out the footage of this shit.
Until y'all got on that bitch, bro. Like, everybody up there was killing it, but the crowd wasn't feeling it till y'all got up there, man. Slapping bacon and shit. Yeah.
All right, so
I need to work on some solo shit, man. That's the problem. I just do verses. I'm about to like fall back and focus on my own music for a while.
You ain't got nothing up and coming, man. That you ain't been working on.
Man, I've been supposed to like. I tell I'm like, if you follow my BPZ page on Facebook, I say I'm gonna drop a mixtape every year. And I just ain't like, the computer we had just got stolen, so we about to start over from scratch. And I think that's a sign just to kind of like go out, buy some fucking beats, pay somebody to mix my shit, and just put out a project. I'm not even gonna sell it. I'll put some money into it, but I'm gonna give it out and just go hard like we've been doing with that shit, but do the same thing with my solo shit, and just push my shit really, like, cause then I can have a single of me to put on the radio and to perform by myself at the show and all that shit. So,
speaking of the Facebook, where can they get at you?
Man.
I don't really got no more room on my personal Facebook. It's Billy Mills. It's 5,000 friends.
Y'all can look, but you can't be friends.
All my shit's unprivate. You could follow it. So it's like you're on my friends. You see everything I post. But
you can't touch.
Nah, you can do everything. It's like you on my friends. It just don't say we friends. But
you ain't official, bro.
But shit, it's pretty much just BPZ on Facebook all together. Then every other social media like Instagram, Snapchat, SoundCloud. It's all BPZ 317 all together.
Hell yeah.
In one word.
Town love.
Swear to God, man, I've been trying to get this dude on the map, but I don't know. I'm lazy. My work ethic is terrible. I don't know.
Life of a stoner.
Motherfuckers cold. If y'all don't know, man, check out BPZ. Man, go on YouTube.
I think that's what makes me lazy, man. Everybody keeps saying that. They're like, bro, you cold, man. Even since I was little, man, I was really how I even got started rapping, man. I watched my brother and his friends, bro. They used to have campfires in the backyard, and this is like, bro, I probably had to be 6 years old, so like 97. And I'm like, man, I probably had to be older than 6. Let's say I was 10, so like 2001 or something. Yeah, 2001. I'm 10 years old, 2001. I'm watching them rapping shit. I'm just kind of listening. And then one time I just came in with a couple bars like I had thought of in my head. And then I said them to like one of his buddies, like I just kind of clowned on him, and they was all like, oh! So then I kind of like, I really started battling. Like I never really, like I would just freestyle battle with people and shit. Like just talk about them and get on their clothes or just say dumb shit. But it started like that, then like, I don't know, I started doing songs with people and they're like, bro, you could do songs too. And it's like, I don't know, I really like battling though. I want to maybe try to get back into that instead of doing songs. Because it's two different worlds, man. They say battle rappers can't make songs, but maybe that's why I can't make no songs. I'm supposed to be a battle rapper.
With Mind Scribe, and we had a big conversation about the differences and all that. He said you can't focus on both because you can't do both at the same time.
I don't really focus on battling ever, but I don't focus on doing songs either. It's like music is just something that's back there, but I don't know. It's just
we waiting. We watching with this Gringo Gang shit. We waiting for that new shit.
We watching.
When that new shit drops,
I'm waiting for that space
hand. I got a couple names floating around. I don't want to give a name because I'll probably think of something else, but
Hey, so my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. Is there anybody from the NAP that you want to fuck with that you ain't fucked with yet? Maybe you want to get on a song, maybe
I've talked
King Crisis?
Yeah, I've talked to most of the people I want to do a feature with. I'm trying to think if there's somebody I ain't ever been able to reach out to. Man.
What you did, Will?
Nah, I want to shout out somebody who I really like to do a whole project with, and that's Dooney, man. You find him by Dooney Jumanji. He's from the north side. I met him when I was doing music with Young Tone. He's probably a little bit younger than me. I'm 25, but man, I swear, I don't know. I had a bunch of songs with him, like I want to say 5. I don't
that
know
means you're on our radar now, motherfucker. Now we're coming for you.
Yeah, we're
coming for the interview now.
If you see this, hit us up.
Check, he got a mixtape on my mixtapes. It's Dooney. I'm pretty sure, and it's called Strip Life.
So do you still fuck with Jelly and
No, I talked with Jelly and White last time White was in town. He pulled up and did a video shoot with Sean Ham. He called me, so I pulled up over there. Last time Jelly was in town, I didn't have his number, I don't think. It's when Big J went out and hosted the show. I think it was the last time Jelly was in town.
He'll be in town next Friday.
Next Friday. I got his number now, so it's just back on and popping. But
you know what would be dope? Like that No Filter 2 is about to come out. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, No Filter's done. It's ready. It's ready to go. Maybe No Filter 3, man. Get a fucking snow reunion.
Or maybe even just
Snow Filter.
Mixtape, like
Something like shit. I'm down with that too, man.
I've been talking to him. Like me and Jelly and White was all together not too long ago, man. We all took a picture. He was here.
Hell yeah.
Shit, so
shit goes down
that was
with
the first time. That was the first time we was all back together since like 2010. It was
Hell yeah, a little reunion
crazy.
tour, bro.
Hell yeah. So let's get into the fucking. We've asked all the business shit. We found a way to get at you.
You gotta ask Brandon this question.
What up, Ninja?
What up, ninjas?
Bang bang. Fucking Notorious My DJ Kano in the house. So let's get into the fun shit. We always want to put some fun shit on this shit.
Right.
You want to take Be the Ninja's fucking question?
All right. You fuck with wrestling?
A little bit. I did weight like when I was little, so you had to go like
that's the
90s.
normal question.
There you go.
All right, so
Attitude
let's
there.
go back to the attitude there. Let's travel back. It's Monday night. It's 8 o'clock. Fucking come on. Who
You got your popcorn?
Man, bro, I used to really like Kane and The Undertaker. I remember when Crow used to hide up in the rafters and shit on Boys.
Hell yeah.
Man, I was ready for Eddie Guerrero to come out and do some shit.
Rest in peace.
Man, I was ready for motherfucking shit. I used to rent some old shit from Blockbuster too. Like you a little kid going in there, a cover catcher, and you're like, hey, I want to take this one home tonight and watch it. Then I had some old Bash at the Beach I used to watch, and it was throwback from my era. And I used to get hype about that shit. It was like shit, Ric Flair and Mankind. Shit, he had like 5 different names. Didn't he? He went by like 3 different people.
Fucking Cactus Jack.
Yeah, Mankind. He used to switch it up all the time.
Yeah.
And shit, man, there's just a bunch of wrestlers. But I probably had to say my favorite. I have to pick. There's 3 of them. I can't really pick one. I could say like Macho Man Randy Savage or something.
Yeah, rest in peace.
But see, I'm from a different era, so it's got to be maybe between Kane, Sting, and Undertaker. But I didn't want to say Sting.
That'd be a dope triple threat match.
Yeah.
I want to do Sting just because, man, I used to watch The Crow when I was little. My mom used to always watch that shit, and Sting was pretty much The Crow. So I'm gonna go with Sting, man. I was turned up to see Sting, especially when he was hiding in the rafters on Boys.
It's crazy.
You talking about The Crow? What up, Ninja Special? My daughter just got here. Just in time for the question that she needs to ask. Come on, my daughter Abigail. Come up here and ask your question.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to hear you.
Can't hear you.
What scary movie freaked you out the most? What is your favorite?
As a child, man, I used to have nightmares.
Like what movie, if you had all the horror movies right now, you would definitely not put that one in because that would not.
I mean, I can put it in now, but back then, man, this dude popped up in my dreams a couple times, and now that I watch this shit, it's not even that scary. I mean, I was always scared to fight at Chucky and like Michael Myers and shit like that. But the leprechaun torture as a child, there was a leprechaun cleaning service with a van with a picture of just a happy leprechaun on it. I used to freak out when I seen it. Like I didn't know there was good leprechauns because I was so young. I didn't know none of that shit. I see the van and like there was somebody who worked for him in our apartments too, and I see the van and I freak out thinking he was up in there because it had a picture of a leprechaun on it and damn near said it and shit. I couldn't read it, but I just knew the picture. It was the pot of gold and the dude with the hat, and I was like, no. So the leprechaun really tortured me as a child. And then my favorite, man, would probably be, I'm just gonna take it back, man, just because I always used to watch it a lot. I'm gonna say, man, I wanna say Friday the 13th or like The Shining. Man, I got a lot of them tattooed on me. But I'm gonna go with Children of the Corn, just 'cause we from Indiana. And that was probably my first scary movie I ever got to watch. And I damn near wanna say it tortured me too because my uncle's son had a friend. And this motherfucker looked like, who was the redhead? That was Malachi, wasn't it?
Malachi, yep.
Yeah, because who was the dude behind the rows? That's what they just called him, Isaac?
Isaac was the one that had, he was like in a bunch
in
of...
a little suit. It was Isaac. But Malachi had the long red hair and the Adam's apple and like...
Badass
he had a friend that came through who looked like dude with the long red hair and the nose.
Bro.
I swear I hide in the kitchen.
Tell me when it be.
And being in Indiana,
you around some corn, bro.
I still
Children
preach my
of the
wife out
corn,
today.
man.
If we're riding in this corn on both sides of us, I'm like, oh, children of the corn about to go. She's like, stop. Shout out to my wife on that one.
That was my shit. He wants you too, Malachi.
Crisis. Hit him with old girl's question. I don't remember her name.
Callie.
Callie, look, Crisis with the save on it. Callie, ask him Callie.
Oh yeah, okay. What's your favorite Taco Bell menu item
Of all time.
of all time?
All time?
It could have been even if it's not on a menu no more.
Shit. Man, I had to say, I still fuck with him. Like, I like chalupas and gorditas in a double decker. It didn't used to be the gordita crunch, but now it used to be the double decker. But the gordita crunches,
Chili cheese.
You know what I
man,
do?
you can't go wrong with
You know what I
Taco
do with the
Bell,
double
man.
decker?
You get a Mexican pizza or a potato burrito or
Shout out to Taco Bell.
You can go to Taco Bell at least 4 times a week. It'll get old for a month, but then you'll do it again.
Hey, you know what I do with a double decker taco? I take the beans out between it and put nacho cheese instead of beans.
I always make them supreme and add nacho cheese.
Hell yeah.
You gotta do the steak with that, man. Beef,
Yep,
just
yep.
leave the beef supreme. But if you're gonna do nacho cheese, do it steak or chicken.
Hell yeah.
I get a
So we
pen.
asked that question. Will, what you got?
What you got? It's his time, man.
Oh,
His
we're gonna
time
do
to
that
shine.
one?
Yeah.
We're gonna go there with it. All right, so, no. Yeah.
That's all right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the one. All right, so this is the time in the interview where we totally out of the shit. It's all you. Anything you want to say, shout out, spit something, tell us to fuck off, whatever the fuck you want to do, man. It's all the cameras, all you, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I just want to give a shout out to the city.
That
Fucking with me for so many years. You know, all the fans out there. I'm gonna give a shout out to my brother.
He came, bro. You know they come. He don't show everybody
My aunt and uncle.
That's the main
And shit, I want to give a shout out to y'all too. What up, Ninja? But yeah, really just follow me on social media and stay on the lookout, man. I think this might have motivated me. I need to drop something before y'all drop this interview type shit. Like, I got some songs on SoundCloud that really ain't floating around like that. It's a BPZ 317, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, just watch the social media, man. That'll keep you in tune, because whenever I start working, it's gonna be on the social media. So follow that Facebook page. Just be on the lookout for some shit, man. Shout out to the Gringo Gang, man. Be on the lookout for all our solo projects, man. So
And like I said, the man was there. Just in case y'all was like, where's BPZ in the Gringo Gang interview? He was there. It was about 10 minutes after we finished it.
I might have been.
No,
it was at the shop at Victory.
At Victory, you showed up
Oh,
right
I
after we got
did.
done with it. Yep. So maybe if we do another one, Gringo Gang 2, get everybody together.
I need to watch that interview. That shit's probably funny.
You
That
did
shit's
check
cold,
that
bro.
shit is
interview's
tight.
cold as fuck.
And watch
Next
all
time
those
y'all get
videos,
around,
they
man,
put
we're
the
gonna be
bloopers on
retarded.
there.
We're gonna be retarded next time all the way,
Hell
though. But I'm surprised I didn't make y'all laugh in this one. I'm normally funny, man. It's too serious a question. Y'all gotta come with some shit. Some shit.
CB,
It's all good, man.
AK here with the comedy and shit.
Just be on the lookout, man. I'm gonna drop something in the next fucking 5 years. I promise.
That's what's up, bro. So y'all I'm still fucking with us in 5 years. We're gonna have that BPZ mixtape release party. Right then and
One more
there.
thing, I don't know, maybe I ain't dropped because I feel like, I mean, now's about the time, but like, I didn't want to come in the game and blow up and be too young, man, because if you blow up too young, they always like, you're never going to look at Lil Bow Wow any different than Lil Bow Wow. It's always going to be Little Bow Wow. He's never going to, you know, you're always going to look at him as a bounce with me, bounce like, you know, most of the people who are successful and stay around, man, they came in a little, I don't know, I'm about at that age, man. I'm 25, so I need to get in there and start working, man.
Yeah, you got some
All right, so what would you tell? I didn't ask this question, and normally I don't bust out with another one, but you just said that. What would you tell the next generation? If a 12-year-old kid came up to you and was like, man, I love what you do, and what would you say to him about his career himself? I rap and I want to
stay in drugs, don't do school.
Something like that. Nah, really, man, never be in a rush, man, to get bigger than the situation, you know, like, take your time, bro. Don't be in a rush to sign no contract just because it's with your favorite rapper from childhood or anything like that, man. Stay independent. And if you need to do like a distribution deal from your independent company or something like that, that's just business moves. But you don't need to sign to nobody. You know, once you get to a certain point, then get that boost with the money from another, like a bigger label. You don't need a boost in the beginning when you ain't got nothing going on. Like, I try to take a boost of money like behind my music before I even had anything really going on. So, and just write songs, man. Don't even worry about putting out mixtapes. Put out singles. Write a single, buy the beat, put it on iTunes, sell your song for $1.25 a piece.
Sell it at the truck.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Pay the DJ 50 at the club to spin your shit.
Hell yeah.
You know, people, they're brainwashed. If you play it where they at, they gonna think it's good just cause they heard it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's that club. That's that
they
club
played this
banger.
in the club and we was rocking.
Yeah, that's that banger.
You know, find the right beat, put the right pattern to it. The music's simple, man. It's not really about always what you've been through. That's always gonna build your fan base, though. Shit people can relate to. But shit, really to blow up, all you gotta do is make something people can vibe to. Like just something catchy. Dumb the music down, man. A lot of people trying to be putting out these complex lyrics and shit like this, I know, because I try to do this shit too, but dumb the shit down, bro. People only want to hear shit they can remember after the first time they heard it. Like they want to hear that radio shit. It's what'll get them. You just something simple. 3 words. I'm rolling the drum. I'm smoking the gas. I swear it'll go, bro. They gonna fuck with it just because they can sing it back to me after the first hook.
It was hard, bro.
I was rolling the drum, smoking the gas.
Yeah, I totally was, bro.
Yeah, just keep grinding, man. Just
understand.
find your what's the word I'm looking for, man? Find your routine and get into it. Get a routine. I'm going to the studio today. I'm gonna do this many songs a day. You know, I'm telling you shit, cause I don't do this shit. I'm telling you this is gonna work. Cause if I did it, it would fucking work. And I'm not doing it.
Y'all be watching for that BPZ shit. What them niggas that try to like that
Watch out for that rap, BPZ Rap Coach DVD, man.
Exclusive.
Hell yeah, got that shit.
Thank God y'all know how to pronounce my name. I used to spell the shit different. One more thing and I'm gone. I used to spell my name, like when I first started fucking with Fat Man, it was B space P-E-E-Z-Y. And I liked it like that because, I mean, you can pronounce it easier. It's just BP. Yeah. But then, like, one day, man, we was playing NBA Jam on the Sega. And, and I was like, man, I wanted my initials because I was beating everybody and I wanted my initials to be in first place, but I didn't want to use my initials, so I was like, I want everybody asking, what's BMP? You know, what's these initials stand for? So I was just like, man, I wish I could put BPZ in here, but only give you 3 letters. And I was like, BPZ. I'll just put BPZ. And it clicked, and I was just like, but now like thousands of people, I know when people really ain't never met me before, because they walk up and they're like, BPZ. What up, bro? You're BPZ. I'll just slightly grab my shop like, bro, BPZ. So now I gotta kind of switch it up, put like a little parenthesis. I just try to get people to pronounce it right, but a lot of people do pronounce it right. Mostly people who like know me through somebody who knows me, so I always know when the strangers are behind me, because y'all call me some funny shit that ain't my name. BPZ. You're BPZ, bro.
That's funny.
That's funny.
And we out.
All right, so hold up.
They get it ended. Oh, we gotta go back.
I gotta run it back on you. One last question, one last thing. Do me a favor. Tell them where to check out the dopest videos on YouTube.
What's y'all's YouTube, bro?
Every time. Every goddamn time.
It happens all the time.
What's it? Right there, bro.
It's right here.
White Up Ninja.
It's right here.
Right under the gringos.
Hashtag Neptown's favorite stoners. Now we get down. Hashtag who fucks with us.
Alright. Man, y'all know where to check out the dopest videos on YouTube? What Up Ninja?
And now BPZ knows where.
Yeah, BPZ. BPZ.
Hashtag Neptown Stoners.
Yeah.
Hashtag we fucked up. Or is that what it was? No, was it?
Who fucks with us?
Now, fuck it.
Most of the time.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Hashtag stoner problems.
BlackSass.com.
Hell yeah.
And that's what's up, ninjas.
Whoop whoop.